everyone. On the phone with me here is one of my wonderful closest friends. In fact, I've known her since my second year in uni, and she has been a source of inspiration. I told you I was going to bring you all my inspiring friends. I bring to you the one, the only P.I. My nickname for her is Isi Memo. All right, so I have some questions for you. It's very simple. I just ask you and then you answer. Okay, I'm going to take them on a little journey of our friendship, of how we met and everything. Basically, you transferred to our school from second year, and I remember when you came in, I was like, who is this person? Like, you are just like me, bubbly, full of life. The only thing is that you had some extra talent that I didn't have, some breakdancing things. I was like, child, who is this girl coming to steal my life? Then I now really got to know you, and I was like, wow. You know, even when I stayed with you in your house in Lagos after we had finished uni and everything, I was like, wow, this girl is such a wonderful person, you know, and you have a heart of gold. I feel like you're a true giver and a passionate soul, and that's how I would describe you.
Meme, first of all, let me say that I don't think there's anyone like you. I don't think I even came close to being like you. I mean, Meme, I don't think there's anyone that has the kind of life that you have. You know, always bubbly. You wake up, you know, with something good to say. You're always happy. And so I don't think at any point in time I even thought, oh, I'm like Meme. I just thought, my goodness, Meme's in a world of her own.
One thing that I admire about you is how giving you are. You know, you may not always be... You're just a phone call away. You may not always be there. You may be busy sometimes. But the truth is, when you are there, you are present. And that's one thing I really, really admire about you. You know, and then that thing I was saying about you giving your last kobo. Like, where does it come from? How did you become like that? Because very few people will give their
Where
last,
did it come from?
You know?
Initially, for me, it was basically a thing that had to do with upbringing and culture, because that's how my mother is. My mom is a giver. My mother is giving personified. You know, she would. I remember when I was growing up, there were times when we were about 35 in my house, and I wouldn't even know maybe like how 20 of those people are related to me. My mom would basically just give and give, and she will always tell you, you know, that's what life is about. You are not as rich as how much you have in your account, but how much you are able to give to people. That's what determines how rich you are, you know. So initially it started with it just being like a culture for me, you know, just that's the way to live. There's no other way. And then when I got to know God, I realized that that's the way He would have us be. As soon as I realized that giving was actually connected to my spiritual journey, it made it even much easier for me to give. And also, I believe that whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well.
All right, so next question.
Yes.
Lots of people know you as P.I., Pastor Isi. And I remember listening to one of your messages on YouTube, which there are loads, by the way. What happens when you hold that mic? Because it's like it's not you. You know, where does the inspiration come from?
When I hold that mic, okay, so every time when I pretty much stand to minister, I have to, like, every time I go up, I have to go up by faith. So every time I stand there, like, I take time to prepare. I cry all night. I do everything, because if I were left to myself, I have nothing to give. I have nothing to give. Nothing qualifies me to talk to the people I've talked to stand in front of the people I've stood before. Nothing qualifies me. Nothing. You know, but God. God. So if it's God, then I better get all of God and give all of God. Yeah.
Did you always know that you would become a pastor? Was this something that you desired?
Hmm. Yes, 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 yes. I desired God deeply. I have a sister, Mrs. Femi Paul. When I was 6, 4, she used to, drag me into the room to pray with her. She had just gotten born again, and she would just pour out her passion for God, and I caught it in my young, innocent spirit. I firsthand, I saw what it felt like to be in love with God, and I fell in love with Him. And I just fell in love with the person that made her so happy and so beautiful. I wanted to know that person. So I didn't plan to be like a pastor or a shepherd. I just planned to love God. And that's what I have been doing ever since. Just loving God. I just love God, and in loving Him, I do His work. In loving Him, I serve people. In loving Him, I minister, I preach, and I just bend my head to work to love the Lord. And I raise my head, and I realize that I'm somebody that people are saying, "Oh, PI, oh this one, oh you're such a this," and I'm thinking, when, how, who? All I'm doing is just loving the Lord. All I just saw was being engulfed in His presence. And I guess when you are engulfed in His presence, indeed you are distinguished, even without knowing it.
Right? So, what do you do for fun?
Ooh, what do I do for fun? Okay. I watch movies,
Mhm.
I watch series. I like to gist. I love good conversations. Like, it's a lot of fun to me when I'm with people that understand me, understand my kind of humor, and they have something, good to say, good to buy. And we can swing between joking and laughing to talking about God, talking about life, talking about business, talking about the world. I just love a good conversation. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy new places. I enjoy being alone. Oh my God. I know it doesn't sound right, but I actually have a lot of fun when I'm alone.
So, this series is a friendship series. I started it because I was celebrating friendship. So, I have two questions for you. The first one is, who is a true friend? Like, how would you describe a true friend? And what would you say to someone who wants true
I,
friends?
I would say a true friend is one who sees you for who you are, but chooses to love you the way you are. A true friend is one who you're comfortable around. There are no airs. You're not trying to be anything. You're not trying to prove a point. A true friend is one that, if you were to be taking your last breath today, or you were to imagine yourself leaving this world, you can actually imagine yourself entrusting the things that matter to you the most into their hands. That's what I call a true friend. I say to someone who is looking for a good friend, the first thing I'll say is don't look for a friend, because if you do that, you're going to be judging based on things that you can see, based on things that you can hear, based on things that you can feel, and those things will fail you. Those things will fail you. You must allow yourself connect with people from your heart. Let it be a connection as opposed to something that you plan out. And so, if you want to be you want a true friend, your own true friend personality needs to be on, and then you can connect with another true friend around. So it starts with you becoming a true friend. Being kind, be truthful, be everything you want, and you will connect with someone that is like that. It will be seamless. It will just happen.
I really appreciate this. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I know getting people on the same schedule has been so difficult. I wanted to have one of these videos every month, and so I asked 12 friends, and it's been so difficult to get people on, time, make schedules aligning and everything. So I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. God bless you.
Meme, I just want to say thank you so much.
Mhm.
Meme, you are such an inspiration. When I'm trying to do something, or God is asking me to make a move and I can't, I often just ask myself, what would Meme do? and I just see yourself not even thinking twice about it. And you're just like, and you will still tell me with a smile, and you're like, oh, Isi, and is it this thing you're saying like this? Yeah, yes, I just felt like, God would have me do this, or God will have me go here, and you just do it. So every time I think about you, I'm just like, man, this girl is an epitome of faith. You have this life, and even when I'm down and depressed, and just the thought of you just makes me feel like there's more to this life. I know it's not like you've had the best of times in this world, but somehow you've always managed to just not only see the sunshine, but be the sunshine. And I think that in itself is a gift from God. And all of us that have been your friends have just benefited tremendously from who you are. Your love for God, your passion, your vulnerability, your humor, everything I think is a gift from God that has made you the special person that you are, and you have rubbed off on people like me, and I have become partly special because I have been with you. So thank you very much, Meme, and thank you for doing this.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We are so thankful, and this is my friend Isi. I just had to bring her on here because, like, you can tell from the interview. But yeah, thank you for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to call your friend up and tell them that you love them. And Isi, I love you so much. So much. All right, bye, people. Thank you for watching.